Yes, the first ever NXT video for an NXT show. Welcome back to 20 by 20, where we're taking a quick look at the weekly show that has been better than both of the main shows for most of its existence. So without further ado, let's get into this. We start off with a triple threat qualifying match for a spot in the Women's Fatal 4-Way Championship match, and we see that it's Sonya Deville versus Ember Moon versus Ruby Riott. And we've seen Riott versus Moon before, and we know that they can put on a damn good match together. And with Sonya being way newer to the scene, she's got a long way to go, and we know that she's not winning this one. I was rooting for Ruby because we've already seen Ember compete for the title twice, and although she's a good performer, I really wanted to see them change it up by having Ruby in the match this time instead. But with that said, it was a decent match. Ember took advantage of the damage that Sonya did to Ruby with that ankle lock, and now we get to see her try to win the gold a third time. The 4-way is shaping up to be a damn good match on paper, and that's always a good thing. I can't wait to see it. And then we see Billie Kay and Peyton Royce approach William Regal backstage during an interview, and Billie says that she knows he was just about to announce that she's the fourth participant in the Women's Fatal 4-Way, but he announces a Battle Royal for the spot instead. Now, because this is NXT, a Battle Royal is a big deal, because as we all know, in the main roster, a Battle Royal would be used just to get all the women in front of the cameras, which would do nothing for any of them. But because it's NXT, I'm pumped for it, and I, for one, would be real happy with the iconic duo being in the match together. It'd make for some good stuff and some interesting TV. And then we see Aleister Black hand Raul Mendoza his own ass on a silver platter after the Velveteen Dream jumps up on the apron and takes his jacket in his continued mission to win his affection, because as we all know, Dream has the hots for him and wants him to say his name. So basically, it's like that generic high school story in which the big bully likes the girl but he's too much of a badass to ask her out directly, so he mistreats her instead to get her attention. And that's the feud in a nutshell. It is what it is. Both men are polar opposites of one another, and it helps keep Black from losing steam. Also, Raúl Mendoza tiene el nombre más genérico del mundo. Tantas posibilidades y lo dejaron con eso. Pobre pendejo. NXT champ Drew McIntyre is being interviewed about his failure in his first WWE run and his rise back to the top when Selene What's-Her-Face kicks the other What's-Her-Face off her chair and basically tells him that he's got no balls because he hasn't taken on Andrade Cien Almas yet. And he responds by telling her, "Look, bitch, next time have him come and challenge me to my face instead of sending his little perra to do it for him." Well, he didn't actually say that, because Drew is a polite and educated man, but that was the gist of it. And with everything that the champ has been dealing with in recent weeks, and with the badass matches that Almas has had with Gargano, when the match does happen, it should be a really good one. The 6-man tag team main event match was obviously the match of the night, with all 6 men putting on one hell of a show, being the winning combination that they all are, but it ends in a disqualification as the Authors of Pain make a run-in and take out Sanity, who had Adam Cole set up and ready for the pin until they showed up, saving their smaller asses. It's fitting that War Games is making a comeback, because the NXT tag scene definitely feels like it's in a state of war, and it's badass. I like it, I want to see more of it, you want to see more of it, you know it's the truth, and you can't deny it. And with all of that said, that was NXT this week. Another solid show, but that's not uncommon for the brand, as we all know by now. Did you enjoy the show? What are you most excited for? What do you want to see? Let me know by leaving a comment, or write to me on Facebook and Twitter at Wrestling20by20, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button with a neck breaker, with a super kick, with a splash, with whatever the hell you feel like it. Until then, I'll catch you next week. Same place, same channel, probably different times, I don't know. Adios!